this large jaw crusher in front of us. A fault occurred during production. In order to repair it as soon as possible, they came to this open-air repair shop in Karachi, just because the repair techniques of the masters here are famously stable like an old dog. Let's see how they repair this crusher. After inspection, the master made a preliminary judgment. The problem is with the internal eccentric shaft. To repair it, the eccentric shaft must be disassembled, although the crusher structure is simple. But facing such a huge misunderstanding, the disassembly work is not simple at all. To smoothly remove the flywheel, the master needs to use a jack to assist in pushing it out. On the other side, it is continuously hammered with a sledgehammer. This way, with the cooperation of two masters, the fixed flywheel begins to loosen outward gradually. Next, unscrew the reinforcing nuts. The flywheel is easily removed, and the pulley on the other side is operated in the same way. Under the skilled operation of the master, in less than 30 minutes, the flywheel and pulley were successfully removed. Of course, without the obstruction of the flywheel, the eccentric bearing was also smoothly removed. Next is the removal of the dust covers on both sides. From this, we can see the master's tools are very simple. Even when facing such a huge repair part, they don't even have a regular impact wrench. The entire process of screwing bolts is done by hand. As for the disassembly of the eccentric shaft, they cleverly use iron blocks to make a simple ether pendulum, hitting one side of the eccentric shaft again and again. Finally, with the master's powerful burst, that stubborn eccentric shaft was finally successfully disassembled. However, when seeing the moment the eccentric shaft fell, things are much more complicated than imagined. Such a huge eccentric shaft has actually broken into two pieces. This undoubtedly adds greater difficulty to the repair work. Therefore, the masters had to drilling a new repair plan. Of course, before formulating a new plan, the master still needs to remove the bearing and inspect the inside of the new bearing to confirm if there is any damage, etc. In the case where the inside of the bearing is covered with grease, simple wiping is already difficult to remove. For this, the master adds a certain amount of oil, then burns it to remove the internal grease. Finally, through inspection, it was found the inner wall of the bearing has already shown severe wear. In general, this situation, they can use the method of welding addition. Also, considering the high working intensity of the crusher, the welding addition repair method was quickly rejected by the master. They adopted a more reliable method to enlarge the bore of the worn bearing seat and replace another eccentric shaft. Have to say, the masters have extremely strong adaptability. Equipment is not enough. Technology makes up for it. An old lathe can complete the boring work of the bearing seat. As for the eccentric shaft, they use this large steel rod to make it. In order to achieve concentricity, after the steel rod is mounted on the lathe, the master repeatedly measures with calipers. After determining the center point, it is fixed by the tailstock center of the lathe. As the lathe starts, the lathe tool leaves new marks on the steel rod. Since the eccentric shaft is distributed in multiple segments of irregular sizes, so in this turning process, the master needs to mark the steel rod according to the specifications of the old shaft and slowly turn according to the marks. To process a new eccentric shaft, after careful turning, the general appearance of the eccentric shaft gradually appears. Then the master carefully measures with a micrometer the size and length of each segment distributed on the eccentric shaft for places with slight deviations. The master carefully grinds with a tool, and to ensure accuracy, finally, the bearing inner ring needs to be fitted. A large eccentric shaft is considered completed. Next, fit the clean bearing onto the eccentric shaft. Carry out the final assembly work. And assembly is as difficult as disassembly. Requires the simultaneous cooperation of multiple masters. Rhythmically, one hammer after another. Each strike's force and direction are precise. Slowly hammer the eccentric shaft into place. Finally, when the masters are exhausted, the eccentric shaft is finally hammered into place. Apply a certain amount of grease and cover with a dust cover. Tighten the bolts As for the assembly of the bearing, they first heat the bearing inner ring. After heating, the bearing is also smoothly fitted. Finally, assemble the crusher onto the frame with a crane. Thus, the entire repair work of the jaw crusher